What's up, my people? Here for another morning con el coffee time con el cuervo. Ow! How y'all doing this morning? ¿Cómo está mi gente? Esta mañana estamos aquí, otro día, con el cuervo en la mañana, tomando café. A.K.A. Rafael Mata. ¿Cómo están todos? Ahora no hay free advertisement. Ahora tengo la copa, o ¿cómo se llaman estos? Los tumblers. A little bit of coffee in there. Some cold coffee today with a little bit of ice. Like para Halloween, these tumblers I buy them cheap at garage sales, and usually I try to get them new, and I stick some stickers on there. Like I label them up. My own cricket, el grillo. Pero sí, aquí enjoying another morning. Yeah, getting up early. Some people find it weird that I get up early, but since I was a kid, I was always the first one up. Siempre dando lata en la mañana ya temprano. Raising up everybody in the morning. Get up, get up, get up. We need to go, we need to go. Where? I don't know, but we need to go. Summer was swimming. Like as soon as you're already out of the door. And during the summer when you were a kid, so you can go swimming. Get there first in line because the line would get long. So yeah. But Christmas was the other one that you were always wanting to be up as early as you could, be the first one to get them presents. And Halloween was never that way. Halloween was like you always knew that you had to wait to the 31st, and wait till nighttime, or like your school. I hated going to school dressed up. There was one time I went dressed up as they dressed me up as the Incredible Hulk, and they used this cream. Like my mom was always real creative. She didn't like Halloween. She didn't celebrate Halloween, but she was always real creative. She would make money on Halloween. Like she would what crochet these little pumpkins, and she would sell them to the teachers. And she would always what is it, monopolize a holiday. She'd always do these little things and sell them, like try to make it out of a business. I guess that's the way. That's what that was celebrating for her. Um, yeah. So she would always make money off of that, and so we would always be waiting for night. Like I wasn't a big let me go to school dressed. Oh, let me get back to that story. As I was saying, they dressed me up as the Hulk, and I had a torn shirt, torn pants. I mean, it looked pretty cool. It was pretty cool, you know. I even won. I won this top, first place, this top that would light up. But man, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go dressed because I knew it was gonna happen. Uh, you always had these older kids, would make fun of you, or they would like just give you a super hard time. And it wasn't just to make fun of you. You were getting hit, you were getting kicked, you were getting bullied. Um, at that time, I was just a little fat kid. Um, really couldn't defend myself until I got older. But yeah, that was elementary. As a matter of fact, that was school where I went to the restaurant at. It was called Austin Elementary. Yes, that was a pretty cool experience. That was a pretty cool school. I don't really have that much to complain about my schools. I was usually the problem. Yeah, but Halloween's always been like a super cool holiday that I love to celebrate. Um, a while back, one of the Halloweens I had, I got my wife gifted me this right here. Yeah, the Misfits. They're super old. Like she got them at a real good price. So um, yeah, they're kind of like really, like kind of like bad shape. I think. I hope that focuses. So yeah, there's Jerry Only, and then his brother from another mother. Nah, they're real brothers. Doyle. Got to see him live, and now that he's older, yeah, man, did put on a pretty cool show. They come with their little guitars, little bass, um, Doyle's little guitar right there. It's a pretty cool little guitar. I mean, they were pretty cool. I don't know. I'm thinking of modding them into like to zombies. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of modding them to zombies or something. I've seen some online where they modded them and they look pretty cool. Yeah, they look pretty cool. So thinking of doing those. A while back, I did some bowling pins, some art on them. Did some horror ones. Uh, Here's Jason. Yeah, there's somewhere a museum somewhere in California. They bought a couple of them. No, they bought one. I think it was a Ghost Rider. Yeah, the guy wanted it for, I guess, for the side road museum. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Did that one, and let me show you one more. So I did also this one, Michael Myers. I also did one for I did a bunch for Star Wars. One of my favorite ones that I just couldn't get rid of, and just didn't want to make another one. It was kind of a hassle to make her, but she's pretty cool. I hope I'm not butchering her name. Ajar Ventress, something like that. Ventress for short. But yeah, I really dig the way she came out. Yeah, so yeah, other than that, those are some of the things that get me in the mood when it's Halloween time to do. Um, yeah, like I said, since I was a kid, it's always been a super cool holiday. The only thing I can't get into recently is that there's these movies um, that are coming out that are horror, and I don't know if they're trying too hard. I don't know if everybody's just on a different level, a different frequency. I don't know if they're a little too up there. That these movies are just not making any sense. They're not horror. They're not, I don't know what to consider them, but it's just they don't make no sense. Like what are the cool horror movies from back then? Like I said, I mean, I was hoping Stephen King's son was gonna be cool, man. And no, and I thought his daughter was gonna come up with some cool shit, but no. But I guess I don't know. I mean, things change, and I guess it also depends the mood the world's in. Maybe they're afraid just to write something uh, or let something really good out, and then they don't make their money back, or they get shut down, or the movie gets canceled, or they get canceled. So I think everybody's a little bit afraid. I guess I answered my own question. So everybody's worried right now about being too graphic or too dark. Even though some of these movies are super dark, I mean, some of them are super 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 dark. Uh, but it starts off good, but then towards the middle, it just totally sucks. Or it starts out super slow, and then it picks up in the middle, and then the ending sucks. Or you just push yourself to see these horror movies, and the ending sucks, and it just ends up the whole movie sucking. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'll take it still. I mean, it's still pretty cool. It's still pretty cool in my book. I mean, at least they're still trying. It's like these comic book movies. A lot of people complain about them. Man, have you seen the comic book movies that we're getting at our age? I mean, holy crap! You should see Thor. You should see Spider Man. You should see some of the Batman movies. They were horrible, but I mean, I loved them. I'm just glad that they put them on the screen. That's all I was happy about. Um, so with these new movies that I'm glad I'm alive to see. Um, I love them. You know, yeah, there's some goofy shit in them. There's some just stuff that makes no sense. That's not even in the comic book, or they change it all up. But I just see something or some characters that I really wanted to see on screen. And I've always wondered, you know, what would they look if they would give them, you know, a time period, or just, you know, I don't care that they're not even in the right time period, but to me, I've grown up just, you know, knowing that comic books, there's different scenarios, different worlds, different timelines, and all these things get mixed up and bundled up together. Like the new Batman movie, I was totally the Flash movie. I was totally not against it, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna go to the theater and see it. But now I kick myself in the ass because, god damn it, I wish I had gone to the theater and seen it. You know, now it's like I have to, you know, use the projector or something to put it on there. But other than that, I wish I had gone and seen it, and I wish they'll bring it back out, you know, with an uncut version, or just, you know, I just kick myself, man, for not going. It was a pretty cool movie, and I wish I would have seen it on a big screen. And next time, I'm gonna go with my gut feeling. You know, I'm gonna go. You know, at first I was like, yeah, I was super thrilled, and then I started nitpicking at it, and I started hearing other people nitpick at it, and it just ended up for me being something I didn't want to see at the theater. I said I'll go and just stream it, but yeah, I ended up kicking myself in the butt. But the I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do that again. So if I feel like I really do want to see this movie, I'm gonna go see it. The other one and comic book is the Blue Beetle. I can't get through the beginning. I just can't, and I'm gonna try to push myself through it. Again, like I said, I hate to be a hypocrite, but there's just some movies that I just cannot get through. And I don't mean to be an a hole. I don't mean to like I said, be too nitpicky on it. But it's just some of these movies that are coming out. Like I said, you know, they're a little hard to get through the beginning, and then from being let down too many times on the endings, that now I just realize, you know, just just go with the movie. Like, okay, I want to see this movie. Well, just go for it. Go see that movie. Check it out. And yeah. But other than that, you know, you'll regret it. Like I said, I regretted it. And what can I do now? Just hope they'll re-release it for the theater. But yeah, the one I'm waiting for is Deadpool. In horror, back to the Halloween theme of the video. In horror, I'm waiting, you know, for some, you know, for some of these movies to either get back to part five, part six, part seven, and just go off the story of what, you know, continue the story, the timeline of where they were going with the part seven, part eight, part nine, part 10. I don't give a crap. You know, just bring some of those movies back. Some of the storylines were good. There was no reason to do remakes. Um, I mean, I'm sure you can find a reason why, you know, Jason is back, or find a reason why Freddy, you can make Freddy 10. But yeah, they need to continue some of these storylines that they had, and some of these people, you know, Halloween was, you know, was getting good on that. They were like really going. They were really trying hard, going back to the timeline. But it's just like I said, too many people are worried about investing too much money, and then cancel culture right now is just it's just bad. Um, but yeah, um, I don't want to make this video too long again, since it's just uh, drinking some coffee. But other than that, I'm trying to see the 31 nights of horror movies. But last year, like I said, I didn't even get halfway. There's just so much junk, so much bad movies out there that I just couldn't pick any, or I just couldn't, you know, put them out there for you guys and say like, yeah, I watched this movie and it was super good, and I couldn't find any. And I just don't want to keep relisting the ones that I've already watched, because those are gems. The 80s, a lot of gems came out of the 80s. A lot of gems came out of the 90s. Even in the year, even in 2000, there was uh, some good horror movies coming out. It's just that this, just the way the world is in, the situation it's in right now. Uh, I guess, yeah, people don't want to get labeled as anything or get shut down for anything, or it's just a weird time right now. But I'm glad that this Halloween seems like we're getting back to that evilness of Halloween. You know, uh, what is it that Hobby Lobby got rid of uh, selling stuff for Halloween. So all these little stores that are around Hobby Lobby, they're like, they're banking on it right now, because everybody would go to Hobby Lobby and check out their stuff, especially when they had that coupon, 50% off on everything that you had. So that was a super good deal. But they got rid of it. So, which is, I don't care. Christian stores shouldn't be selling, you know, satanic stuff or whatever you call it. I don't think Halloween is satanic at all, but it's, to me, it's just a celebration. Yeah, if anybody else did it, Druids or whatever, that bullshit's long gone. Uh, it's all, to me, it's all fake. Uh, every so often you see something and you might, yeah, it might make you think that every you know religious stuff or spiritual stuff or all that might exist, but other than that, they've never fucked with me. I ain't never seen no ghost, and if I had, well, it was probably there for a reason. When we were younger, but that's a story for another time. When we were younger, we used to go to the cemeteries, and yeah, we used to. Some people would freak out, but other than, we used to just go ahead and sit around, say stories, or go drink or smoke or whatever. But that was a good time also on some Halloweens we had. Well, I'm gonna end this one early. Everybody enjoy your day. Cuídate mi gente que andan allá afuera. Pórtense bien y nomás hagan lo que tenga que hacer y sacan ese dinero para mandarlo para atrás. Y estamos, y ojalá que tengan un buen día y que sus sueños se lleguen a lograr. Yeah, so everybody treat each other with respect. And hopefully everybody gets ahead, or everybody gets to where they need to go. Y'all keep cool. Laters. Aluachamos, el cuervo, a.k.a. Rafael Mata. Ajá, ajá, ajá.